Good morning, cyber traders. Welcome on this lovely Tuesday. Been a really exciting day yesterday. Let me tell you, I made two big videos yesterday. There's two big announcements that are going on. Obviously, the forest fires are going to get pretty bad. They said probably today and tomorrow with these winds that will be kicking in. And also, I don't know if you heard the news, but if you watched the video I just posted yesterday, it was late at night. I saw breaking news that Elon Musk is in talks with purchasing TikTok, which is huge news. There's going to be certain stocks that are going to get affected by it. I don't really think that if you watch video, I told you, I don't really think that Tesla's going to get affected too much. Tesla's its own animal, but what I am a little concerned about is some of the other stocks, which I want to bring up, is like Facebook. I want to see what they're doing. Meta. I know Meta did come down a little bit yesterday after hours, but it looks like it's come back. It's not really getting affected too much right now. And also, I would keep on Snapchat. Snapchat got affected a little bit. I don't know how in depth in these conversations are, but to have that type of competition is really, really big news. But I want to talk about what yesterday we did really well on the electrical companies with the forest fires. I want to start off talking about what happened with the EIX. Now, a lot of you here, if you watched the video I posted about 3 days ago, last week, when the fire started hitting, I just want to bring it up over here a little bit quick, a little bit bigger. I posted that video. I think it was on this day when the stock came down. You could see that it started the fires, and then it was at $80, and then you could see how things started getting affected, and then boom, this is where we started getting the cliff. Now, listen, let me explain something to you. Being a good day trader does not, converts into a swing trade, and you could see right here how that stock literally went from 76, and you still had a chance to get that short, drop down to 70. Thing dropped down to a whopping 55. Now, yesterday in the trading room, and for some of you watching on social media right now, you can more than happy to come join our trading room. You got the QR code up there in the top left-hand corner. We're here all day, and but we were trading the stock all day. It was a great short. I was talking about looking at resistance levels when I went all the way back right around here. I was looking at 60, but the real big support levels was right around here back in October 2022, around $56. Guess what? Where'd the stock go? Okay, it hit exactly right at those support levels. Bounced off, hit this one here a little bit, hovered around the 59, and it came all the way back down here to right down to 56. That is a unbelievable short. Now, listen, it was a little bit more on the expensive side. There were other ones out there. There was also SRE that was also being a nice little short. You could see that there on the long-term chart here on the bottom. Look at this beautiful stock right here, how it did a really nice short right there. But the XIE was the bigger one, and PCG was another one that took a very big hit. And you could see that that was a little bit more or less expensive. Went right to the major support levels right there at that $16 price range. This is why, unfortunately, these catastrophes, which I know some people might not like, that you have to profit from it, but this is what we do. And forget about profiting from it. What happens if you were long? Okay. What happens if you own the stock? Wouldn't you want to know that, oh my God, I actually own that stock. I got to get out, because that, you work so hard all year to own PCG. And you know what? By not knowing that, not being prepared, what we talk about here and what we've learned over the 35 years of experience I have, you would have just basically lost all that hard work in 1 year in less than 2-3 days. And you don't want that to happen. Now, there are going to be, and if you watch the video that I did yesterday, I gave you a whole list of different industries that are public companies that are going to get affected. So like I said yesterday in the video, this is not over. Okay. This is not, a 9/11 plane that hit and boom, it's over. Hit the Twin Towers, and people wake up the next morning and say, how we're going to recover. This is not a hurricane where it happens within 24 hours and then we know what the damage is. This is like COVID. This is like the financial crisis. Well, maybe not as long how it happened, but they're going to snowball. Things are going to get affected. Stocks are going to benefit from it. Stocks are going to get hurt from it. And I think it's going to be a lot of things. Yeah, we talked about, Wayne, about the insurance companies too. But like I said in my video, insurance companies are not stupid people, okay? Because you saw what happened yesterday with Allstate, it went up. If you watch on Progressive, really didn't take a hit. If you look on Chubb, didn't really take a hit. So there were going to be other things. You'll see like Home Depots. You'll see like lumber companies. You'll see construction companies. I don't know what the extent of the damage is going to be on these companies as much, but I think you have to realize that I know some people are now starting to, catch on. And students, this. You've been here for a long time. And this is what you get trained for. And the funny part, I was talking to Roseanne yesterday, and we were talking about some of the nice little stocks that we had yesterday. We did pretty well on, especially the one that got halted. By the way, this is just only one of several. This is just an industry. It's happening due to fire. We had other stocks that did move, and we'll talk a little bit about them. But I'm just going to tell you, I'm going to constantly keep talking about this every day because this is not over, okay? And it will be over, and there'll be a new list of things that we'll look at and follow up, different industries, different markets, whatever. Just like I told you, it just happened with TikTok and Elon Musk, but unfortunately, he's not public, so I don't know where that's going. And and so neither is X. But we'll see. But as we see things, we'll keep an eye on it. Now, regarding about some other stocks that did make some nice moves yesterday, we did have a couple of them I want to bring up. So the Trump media stock did really, really well yesterday. Inauguration's coming up in November on Monday. That stock did really, really well, and it did it well all day. Started early this morning, went from 33, shot up to 39, went up to a whopping 42. That stock did really well. PHIO, also another beautiful stock, which, once again, there's so many stocks out there, not just on the short, but on the long, but this pharmaceutical stock did really well yesterday, ran from $3.90 all the way to $9. Nice, inexpensive, great moving stock. These things that, are out there. Two other ones I want to talk about, the VRME stock that did really well. And this is going back on the watch list. This stock has done great yesterday, and it did great in the middle of the afternoon. It did great in the middle of the day, in the afternoon, and it's getting pretty volatile today. The VMR, do I have it up here? Yes, I do have it up here on level 4. So I'm looking at some orders over here. I'm seeing a couple of big iceberg orders hovering here around 550. Okay, so let me just show you what I got going on over here. 550 is where I see some resistance levels coming up. So that one's going back on the watch list, VRME. Gonna put that on watch list. By the way, I'm putting all the insurance companies back on the watch list: EIX, SRE, and PCG. Now you're probably asking, are they ready? Is it ready for a swing trade? I don't know yet. We'll see how they pan out, but I do know they're at some pretty big support levels. All right. A couple other stocks I also want to bring up. SLRX was another one that did really, really well yesterday. I mean, it had a nice little pop around 10 o'clock, even in pre-market, ran from $4 to a whopping $7. Beautiful. And these stocks were like nice 200-300% movers. And then there were a couple other ones, they did okay. CVS making a little bit of a comeback after getting crushed lately and down about 50% over the course of the year. It's been doing pretty well, turning a little bit more of a swing trade. And the ARDX, another nice little stock, did okay, did a nice little pop early, came back down and started, trending up a little over the course of the day. All right. So anyway, so that was some of the stocks that were in the big percentage gainers yesterday. Here's some of the stocks a little bit more on the swing trading side. Let's go do the big percentage gainers right now. So we got this one stock that's moving pretty well right now here. Let me hop over here and see where the orders are on it. And hold on one second. Also another stock I forgot to mention is the WBA. That was another one there was a nice short and did come back. That was Walgreens. Okay. So listen, Walgreens, CVS, they're both in the same industry. So keep an eye on those. Okay. Anyway, so we talked about this NMH right here. NMHI. Just going to see where the orders are. Oops. Hold on a second. NMHI. There we go. Got all of those orders. Warren on YouTube says, dispute the horrible spread. I made money on SLRX. Good for you, Warren. Good to see you. Good to hear that. Good to hear it. And thanks for joining the show. All right. And being here every morning. Glad you're enjoying it. All right. So we got a couple of big buyers out here. I got a 90,000 buyer at $2 on the stock right here. So that's all the way down here. It's a little bit out of the way. You can see them right here. Everybody see that $2 order right there? $2 order right there. So it's okay. Nice little move. It's not really moving that much in pre-market. Looks like it's like a gap up, but we always see sometimes they will move. Next stock with big volume, a little bit better of a move on this one right here. AIFF, nice little trend, making it high of the day. This is what we're looking. Good spread, up 100%, 37 million shares. Market's not even opened up. Some people are still probably figuring out how the stock trades so much volume in pre-market when the market's not even open. Well, that's why we're here, right? Big iceberg order just showed up here at 440 for about 44,000. So got to break through that. He just showed up. There was an order at 380. He pulled it. Looks like he came back down. All right, so that one's not bad either. Nice little move. There's a buyout right there. You can always tell by looking at the chart. Staff is a little bit on a downtrend after gapping up pretty big. This one, big buyer just showed up there, 40,000. Wow, that's pretty cool. Let me see what he looks like on the book. I like that. I don't know if it's that tradable though. You know, it really scares me. Oh yeah, this guy's somebody's laddering up on this stock. All right, everybody know what laddering is, right? Let me show you what laddering is. Look at the ladder right there. See the guy? Look, he laddered. 43,000, 43,000. That's a good sign. I like that one. I don't think anybody knows too much about rally, but definitely keep an eye on that. APLD, not bad. Blockchain, one of the blockchain stocks going up a little bit. AI stocks, we're up 20%, 16%. Not too crazy about any of these stocks. This is the one we already have on the watch list. It was one from yesterday. All right, we're done there. Losers. Well, we know why PHIO is down. Big run up from yesterday. This one's getting crushed. This one's getting a little crushed. New York Stock Exchange. Okay, a nice little push on this stock right here. KULR. Let me go check on the orders. KULR. This one's not bad. All right, so we got a big iceberg order, 40,000, just sitting here at 270. So that's probably where we're hovering right there. Looks like a big order just got executed on the downside. We'll see how that pans out. This one just popped out of nowhere. CTM, good volume, good spread, 3 million shares. Just took a nice little pop right there. I like that one too. We'll keep an eye on that one too. CTM. This one's gapping up from yesterday. A little expensive. XPEV. We traded that stock before. Quantum stocks. Wow, that's interesting. One just made the big, just showed up over here. Quantum stocks on a move again. They took a big hit, all because of what happened with our buddy over there at NVIDIA. Wasn't too friendly. Bitcoin's up a little bit too today, by the way. So we're getting a little bit of a push on Bitcoin too. Bitcoin was all the way down to about 91,000 yesterday, but started making a little bit of a comeback. Could probably trade some of the ETFs. We can keep an eye on that. I got so ticked off. I really thought I wanted to get MSTX right around here at 38, but I got distracted on my short. A lot of support levels there on that ETF right there. All right, traders, we got about 10 minutes for the market, 15 minutes for the market opens up. I got my list right here. I am going to post it on our X. If you're not a member, please go there. It's free. If you're on Telegram, we're going to post it there. It's free. Cyber traders, we're going to post it there too. And also, don't forget, today at 11 o'clock, we got our podcast. We're going to have Vince Vora. He's one of our very good traders. Our podcasts start today and tomorrow. So please make sure right after we're done with today's class, we'll broadcast live on YouTube. So we'll see you then. Once again, it's one of our also very popular free events that we offer to everybody. So we're going to do it live and it'll be recorded. So don't miss it. If you want to come join our trading room, you know how to join us online. You got the QR code on the top right-hand corner. Just click on it, scan it. We'll see you there. If you're in a cyber group room, like we always say, you see something, you say something. And if you're new here to Cyber Trading University in our trading room, please do not buy anything. You're only here to watch and see how the traders think for themselves and make sure this is something for you, because there is very high risk in trading. So you want to make sure you know what you're doing before you go out there and do it. And don't forget to like us and friend us on all those videos we post up. All right, guys? And share us. See you in about 15 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.